Hello everyone, Kaiser Ikudo here and welcome back to Path to Nowhere. Actually, surprised when I press the live stream button, suddenly I see um, chat from Harina and Vesper, so many already. Like, whoa, I haven't even started and people are already discussing stuff. Welcome by the way, Harina and Vesper. So yeah, we are going to continue with the event. So let's see. Does anyone in chat know why people love selecting Fraser? That's actually still kind of like a mystery. But if I have to speculate, maybe because she's like an Aurum Secretum warrior. So I think because she's an Aurum Secretum warrior, maybe she kill a lot of Apostle of Ashes. Maybe that's why the reason. So she looks like a savior some kind for people. And not to mention Apostle giving you the Aurum Secretum. So in a way it gives the Fraser a resource to protect them from mania. So that could be why. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just speculating. But we haven't figured it out why. Okay, so previously we are ending the episode and Hela managed to escape from Sinex, being chased from the dark labyrinth or underground labyrinth. Hello, Orde. And then she kind of arrived, or because she jumped to a hole and come to one of these, I don't know, places, kind of like for people that seems to be mutated, because we have we see some silhouette with horn and some is have big arm and everything. And we actually also meet with Honey, which is a really adorable character. I hope she's going to have big role here, maybe about the same as Lysandra. Okay, so I do very excited. I think last episode it was pretty fun. It's still not intense yet. It's just like the setup. So I'm guessing something is gonna happen on the second episode. So yeah, let's do this. Before that, please let me know if the sound is not loud enough. I'm just gonna adjust it for a bit. There you go. Or maybe if I'm too far. Okay, let's do this. June 23, NF115, the net reception room, Fraser City. I thought the Senate is already goes to this city by this point. In the reception room, the blonde noble struggles to contain her fury. Is it Hippa?
What? Both of them have gone missing?
Yes, the Institute is still doing everything possible to locate them. However, given the highly sensitive nature of the disappearance site, I advise preparing for the worst case scenario. Should the search prove unsuccessful, we will initiate a formal inquiry into this city on the grounds of suspected espionage.
Wait, this must be a misunderstanding. They were instrumental in resolving the Führer incident. I explicitly detailed their contributions in my report to the Senate.
I don't think these people care, to be honest. It's possible that this city deployed these two to Führer with the express purpose of gathering detailed intelligence on the Apostle of Ashes and Aurum Secretum.
You...
Miss Hypatia, while I understand your concern, I must caution you. That statement alone could warrant your imprisonment and trial alongside them. Rage nearly overwhelmed her. The girl closes her eyes momentarily, quickly regaining control of her emotion. Too long away, she has almost forgotten how to navigate their games.
Mr. Shane, are you questioning my integrity or that of my family? If you truly intend to press these baseless allegations against Campbell, then by all means, proceed. Though I do wonder if you have properly considered the repercussions.
My apologies for the impropriety. I only meant to advise caution. Certain statements could inadvertently place you in a vulnerable position.
My standing in this matter hasn't been favorable from the start. The Fuhrer Aurum Secretum was under my oversight, and those two spies were Campbell's officially invited guests. Before presuming to act unilaterally, did it not occur to you to seek my counsel, or at the very least, extend me the courtesy of notification? I will be speaking with the senators directly. They owe me a full accounting of these proceedings.
Regrettable timing, I'm afraid. The Senate is currently preoccupied with pressing affairs. You should anticipate a delay of several days before they can accommodate your requests.
How many days?
Rest assured, the guard arranged by Mr. Adelaide will arrive this afternoon to accompany you back to Campbell Manor. Until their arrival, we would appreciate your patience in this waiting room. Without another word, the assistant offers an elegant bow and slips out of the reception room. Silence settles once more. Hypatia retrieves her communicator and tries to call again, only to be met with the same infuriating busy signal.
Still no response. Is the signal being blocked? Or has something truly happened to them?
Whoa, this song is from Quixotic Trope. Damn. Her eyes drift to the exhibition cabinets lining the room, their polished surfaces displaying the most prized Aurum Secretum research. This is where the Senate parades its achievements for outsiders, a carefully curated showcase, and, for security, one perpetually locked within a powerful media blocking field. Hello, Julian. Aurum Secretum devices are useless here, whether for contacting Hela or attempting to force her way out.
The Senate refuses my meeting request, and my brother's operatives will be here by afternoon. This can't be a coincidence. They must have planned this all along.
It seems like only Hypatia that's keeping in the dark, but it's fine.
How? Did I give myself away somehow, or...?
Is it just me, but this event lacked the music? Was it really? I mean, like, the Cinex one is actually pretty good. I mean, the trailer song, and then the Cinex when she's, you know, the looks like dancer. But usually they release like maybe, I don't know, 5 album, not 5, like 5 songs per event. She rests her chin in her palm, mind racing. The priority now is clear: find a way out of this deadlock and uncover the truth behind the inheritance and the Black Ring.
All the research data is in the system. If I can find a terminal with access to the internal network, once I'm back home and truly trapped, it'll be over. I have to act, and it has to be now.
With her mind made up, Hypatia rises and struts to the door. The heavy entrance is securely locked, but that won't stop her. From her person, she retrieves a small, delicate accessory. With her movement, the Aurum Secretum within stirs to life, its form shifting fluidly until it elongates into the keyhole.
I never thought Aurum Secretum could be used for something like this.
I don't know, maybe because Honey Night OST is just that good. I think so. I mean, if you talk about like lyrical, there's not many. With a soft click, the door lock springs open.
No one around. Perfect.
I mean, Honey at Night feels like a theater. I'm so hoping like all of the song will be on the concert. Without hesitation, Hypatia slips into the corridor, her footsteps swift and silent as she melts into the distance. Oh, that's a quick cutscene. Are we gonna see from the perspective of... Okay, never mind. We are back to Hela. Refugee settlement outside the Aurum Secretum Institute. A cold morning mist clings to the refugee camp. Beneath the frayed tents, people huddle together, their silence thick with exhaustion. The air reeks of filth and decay. Even the wind seems burdened, carrying the stale breath of sickness and despair. Until... Hypatia is earning her keep today. Oh, why this guy is here? In the distance, a lone figure glides across the mud-choked path, pristine white against the grime. He's here! The cam erupts. A surge of body presses forward, voices rising in desperate hope as they swarm around Safar. Look at me, Safar. See, I've got a many already. It's finally my turn now, right? This silhouette, it kind of remind me of Resident Evil 2 final boss William Birkin. the arm is getting too big. No, pick me. Look at my arm. It's way worse than hers. Totally rotten. I might even turn into a sinner any day now. Come on, take me instead. At the far end of the bustling crowd, Hela lingers in disguise, her sharp eyes fixed on the scene before her. I wonder how the team will reunite. I wonder too. She recognized the man. He was there at yesterday's welcome ceremony when she first arrived at the Institute, one of their own.
Hey, what's going on here? What are they doing?
Tani doesn't seem very happy.
Oh, right. You just got here. You probably don't know about this yet. This is one of the ways to get into the Institute. A regular screening that happens once every 2 months.
Tani's tone is effortless, as if this were the most ordinary thing in the world.
That man over there in the middle is Safar, the screening officer from the Research Institute. He comes here regularly to pick up people who are really sick and take them for treatment.
Isn't that kind of similar with Fatur Blue's situation? When they just like, hey, you know what, it's your turn to go to this city, and then like boom, they become corruptor. In this case, they're probably gonna be experimented for Aurum Secretum and become maybe Aurum Secretum warrior. Or become like the dweller of that, underground labyrinth.
Oh
If
yeah,
fail.
the folks who came from Pure yesterday, he took them too. Are you worried about them? Aw, don't be. The Institute's technology is really advanced. They'll get better in no time.
The question is, are they ever someone recover coming back? Treating refugees? Since when have the Fraser people played philanthropists?
Would they really be that excited just for treatment? No. They want something else.
They want to become Aurum Secretum warrior. Maybe. Hela scans the crowd again. Amid the shoving and jostling, a tattered cloak is torn away, exposing a twisted, broken body beneath, the unmistakable marks of Mania's corruption. Yet no fear flickers in the faces around her, only feverish devotion, a hunger burning in their eyes. She knows that look is the same desperate gaze the Syndicate once fixed upon the other side.
They all want to become Aurum Secretum warriors?
See, this is how you become an Aurum Secretum. It seems so, yeah. I wonder if Sinex probably used to be from the refugee camp. That's why maybe she's famous.
Well, how should I put this? There's never enough food and medicine to go around. They just want a better life. For everyone here, getting infected means a chance to become a sinner. A chance to get into Fraser.
Like Cynics?
Oh.
If there's one Cynics, of course there can be a second Cynics.
Oh. Tani points toward the center of the crowd.
Just like Safar there. He's also someone who made it out of this place.
I think Sinex is come from here because the people love her so much. That's what I think too also. Hela looks toward the figure in the center of the crowd. Safar listens patiently to everyone's concerns, his tone gentle and his movement deliberate, without a hint of impatience. Even when faced with deformities and disabilities, his expression never wavers. Instead, he bends down to meet the refugees at eye level, treating them with unwavering dignity.
Would someone like that really be willing to come back here?
It's like seeing a syndicate who ran off to East Side only to return a few days later, complaining they just couldn't get used to it there.
Safar is a kind person. The elders always tell me that out of all the kids who left, Safar is the only one who still comes back to check on everyone.
See, so that means the one that doesn't come back, they're corrupted, they fail become a warrior.
And sometimes he even brings extra medicine and stuff. It's because of him that things aren't as tough around here.
What about the others who made it into the Institute?
Okay, here we go.
Has no one else ever come back?
Tanya offers a bitter smile.
I guess after they got better, they just ended up staying in Frasier. Can't really
There
blame
can be
them
another
though.
scene if no one can
Everyone's
surprise her.
had enough tough times around here. After all, where else could we possibly go?
Suddenly, shots of surprise erupt from the excited crowd. A middle-aged woman rushes to Safar, her voice trembling with desperation. Yeah, I can see the experimentation coming miles away.
Sir, please,
Whoa.
I beg you, tell me about my boy. How's he doing?
I don't remember she is being voiced yesterday.
My boy! You picked my boy!
Isn't the one that know Tariq? Was it like what's its relationship? The cousin or the son?
You are...
My poor little Yuri.
Oh, it's Yuri.
Is he doing
Oh,
all right now?
The one that's
Has he recovered?
the one where Hela stay. The woman's voice trembles, her hands shaking so violently she can barely clutch Savar's rope. Some agitated refugees try to pull the woman away, only to be halted by Safar. Deliberately, he crouches to her level, steadying her with firm yet gentle hands.
I remember him. He was such a lively child.
Oh?
Yet mania tortured him to the brink of death. He's
No.
fine now. And all of us will be fine too.
I mean, those people doesn't really get suspicious. Safar stands up, his voice resonating throughout the crowd.
The Farland Alliance is facing a crisis. Calamities spread chaos. Monsters rampage through the streets. And this city keeps restricting our access to hypercubes. We have suffered loss after loss, powerless to fight back. We need strength, desperately. And we must stand together. Do not fear mania. Calamities won't destroy us. Challenge it, harness it, and in return, we'll be granted extraordinary power.
With a deliberate motion, he raises his palm. The Arum Secretum coiled around his wrist pulses to life, emitting a soft glow. The crowd stares with admiration, their awed voices rising like a tide.
My friends, the earth beneath us is scarred with countless wounds, and the sky above has long been choked by dark clouds. But never forget, no matter how long the night, dawn will always come. The Great Expo delegation has already left Frasier. They'll bring Aurum Secretum to counter this city's grip. As long as we hold on to patience and hope.
He takes Sandra's hand and speaks with firm conviction.
Everyone will find salvation. I'm certain of it.
Hela stands silent, struck by the bitter familiarity of it all. She had heard similar words in Syndicate more than once. Power, hope, stand together, such familiar terms. The Farland refugees lean in, starved for meaning, but all she hears shackles, polish, and repackage.
Liar. Why is that no matter where I go, people keep falling for these stupid, empty promises?
The screening process draws to a close. Rejected refugees scatter like autumn leaves, while the chosen few coalesce into an orderly line. Hella's gaze lingers on the long queue, and an idea begins to take root in her mind. Don't tell me she's going to, like, join on the queue. Oh, last time it's not voiced because it's part of this type of cutscene. A woman in tattered clothes stumbles down the main street of the refugee camp, her path unsteady along the filthy road. In her hand, she clutches a crumpled envelope as if it were a lifeline. It's all my fault. How could I have forgotten something so important? Wait, please, Mr. Safar! Sandra arrives at the scene, breathless, only to find that Safar has already gone. Her body refuses to run any farther, and she is left standing there, stunned, clutching the envelope in her hands. The street where Safar departed suddenly swells with a jostling crowd. In the chaos, the letter is knocked from Sandra's hand. She reaches for it, but the worn paper is swallowed by a forest of trampling feet. Wait! Excuse me, coming through! the song suddenly changed the mood. Summer stop yapping and give back. It's the underground, it's always though. Hella pushes through the crowd and gathers the fragments from the ground, but the paper has been reduced to a tattered, nearly unrecognizable ruin. Sandra's eyes lower, her shoulders slumping in dejection. Hey, don't you worry, we can totally fix this. I'll help you. Oh, this is gonna be another puzzle to put the map, isn't it? The one that like the map. Let's see if it's gonna be like more difficult. Nah, apparently it's not. It's too easy. More difficult puzzle, yeah. That's so difficult. Very difficult. Look, you just gotta match up all the edges and there. All done. Good as new. Oh, thank you. I don't know what I would have done. He wants nothing. Hella flashes a proud smile, but it falters when she meets Sandra's hesitant gaze. Connecting the woman's expression with her earlier words, a sudden sobering realization dawns on Hella. Dawns? This letter is for Safar, right? Yeah, I was going to ask him to deliver it to my boy, but he's gone now. It's too late. The woman clutches the letter tighter, her back hunching further as a heavy sigh escapes her. As Sandra begins to turn away, Hella catches her by the arm. Perfect. I'm headed to the Institute anyway. I can deliver it for you. A sudden light ignites in Sandra's weary, weathered face. She steps forward and grabs Hella's hand in her own, her fingers trembling slightly against Hella's skin. Really? Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Just leave it to me. No, that's so easy, no fun. I totally got carried away and agreed to do the message delivery job. I mean, if we have Duff here, then probably she's gonna be happy to send the letter. But now that I'm thinking straight, this might not end well at all. Those lab coats from the Institute never say anything real. It's all just a bunch of holier-than-thou lectures. I can see right through them. But what if I sneak into the Institute and find out things about her kid? Aren't what she thinks. She seems in such a rush, she must really love her child. I don't want to be the one to break her heart. Still, when I saw her face, my heart just wasn't in it to say no. Hope I'm just overthinking this. We gotta go work. Oh, see ya already. Thanks for coming. When Ashton reached their limit to make minigame, they stopped bothering already. Is the Institute supposed to be this way? Hella keeps her head down, intently studying the map Tani drew for her, when she crashes headlong into a crowd and tumbles to the ground. Ow! Watch where you are! Hey! Why there's such a huge crowd here? What's going on? The crowd has formed a tight circle around a young man who is violently tearing a poster from the wall. He crumbles it into a ball, throws it into the ground, and stomps on it repeatedly. Don't tell me it's the poster of Sinex. Hey, what are you doing? Stop tearing down the Institute poster. That's our hero, you are disrespecting. Well, luckily Order is already leaving, so he doesn't have to see this. He'll be angry. He will be like very triggered. The Institute is built on lies. Every promise they made is a lie. We've all been fooled. That's nonsense. Absolute rubbish. Look at yourself. You've worked yourself to the bone, all for a lie, to become these half-human things. Have your minds rotted away too? How many times do I have to say it before you get it? Bullshit. The Institute protected us for years, and you expect us to believe it's all fake just cause you say so? Where's your proof? All talk. We've got a real hero chosen by the Institute, and she's doing just fine. He's just a liar trying to ruin our trust in the Institute. Don't listen to him. Let's drive him out of here. Yeah, get him out of here! Drive him out! The crowd surges forward as one, chasing the young man, beating and cursing him as they drive him out of the refuge settlement. When they disperse, only a few tattered fragments of the poster remain on the underground. Oh, are we gonna fix the thing again? Huh. Why did this stuff on the scraps looks kinda familiar? Is another one? It's only 3 parts. Boom. Somehow I start to realize that I think this means be a hero. I don't know what is this. I suppose. When the poster is pieced back together, it reveals Sinex striking a heroic pose. Was she really striking a heroic pose? Her figure radiating brilliantly against a dramatic backlight. Hela tries to hold back her laughter, but a sudden, hysterical giggle escapes her. Sinex? A hero? Oh my god, I can't breathe! After laughing for a long while, Hela finally composes herself, still struggling to suppress a few lingering giggles. She carefully folds the poster and tucks it in between the pages of her diary. Oh, I can do that? I'm definitely bringing this back to show everyone. An opportunity this good? No way I'm missing it. Sinek is so getting roasted for this. I really need to play puzzle in real life after CI's new puzzle. You won't believe it. You won't believe what I just saw. A whole crowd of people got into a fight over a poster? Like, they were actually tearing it down and shoving each other. Seriously, what kind of legendary poster could be that precious? And you know what's funnier? It looked kind of familiar. So I pieced it together and... It was a Sinex promotional poster. I can't get over how they drew her like some kind of flawless battle hero. Doesn't she feel embarrassing this? Oh, I'm so keeping this. Gotta bring it back and show Hippa and Horo. They need to see how ridiculous she looks. I mean, like, this is like a person like almost killed you last time. I wonder if like this picture, oh, okay. Oh, I start to understand, like if there is this, that means there's battle, is it? Oh, we are back to the labyrinth. Underground maze inside the Armed Secretum Institute. 2:07 p.m. The long line of people is led underground through a secluded entrance. The narrow corridor is claustrophobic, its walls streaked with mottled rust and grime. The air thick and damp with the scent of mild dew. Each breath heavy, as if swallowing spores. It's so much lore and theory and using brain this time. Ella keeps her head low, her face half hidden. She moves with the refugee, past one inspection checkpoint after another. How? Beep beep, inspection pass. Next. Isn't that this is the thing that Adelaide used?
This isn't the area where the Legion entered before. Where are they taking these people?
The refugee trail the researchers like shadows, their faces ashen, their expressions hollow, yet their eyes betray a strange, restless energy. One man lets out a low, grating laugh, his words slurred and incoherent under his breath. Almost there. We are almost there.
What did you say?
It will listen. Just make a wish. It will respond. Then he begins to hum, his voice rasping as if his throat were lined with sand. The tune is warped, unfamiliar, some forgotten nursery rhyme from a dead people. The melody twists in the air, less like music and more like wind wailing through crumbling stone. Hela's scalp prickles. Each note digs into her nerve, pulling them tighter. She clutches her cloth closer, but her legs betray her. Her steps falter unsteady. Darkness thickens. The eerie tune slithers through her mind, warping her senses. The ground beneath her feet feels spongy, yielding, while the stone walls press inward, pulsing in time with her frantic heartbeat. She grits her teeth and shakes her head violently, dispelling the vision. Her sight clears, but the throbbing in her ears remains, swelling louder, drawing her forward. As she crosses the final threshold, the space ahead yawns open, past waiting.
What is this?
Whoa! A vast circular chamber stretches before her. At its heart, a grotesque cocoon hangs inverted, throbbing with a slow, unnatural rhythm. Its surface glistens, a translucent membrane webbed with thick crimson veins. The refugees sit in a silent ring, their bodies forming a living altar. Their eyes, hollow yet feverish, are fixed in unison upon the pulsating mass above. Oh no, Hela! The air is thick with a cloying stench, sweet yet laced with rot. Before Hela can place it, the crowd shudders to life around her. A man lurches forward, arms raised in devotion, his gaze alight with manic fair fur. It's my turn! This is my wish. No more eating sandworms. No more sleep on sand. I want to live. I need to live. Without hesitation, he presses his palm against the faint flash of the cocoon. Is it like causing an hallucination or something? The next second, the world twists. The fairy air shrieks, warping as if torn apart. Ooh, my god, this eye! The scene unfolding before her is hell incarnate. Holy crap. Wait! The many eye like this, kind of like similar the one from Eternal Nightmare, is it? The Cthulhu also have so many eyes, isn't it? The man's spine snaps backward. Oh my god! That's like one of those Japanese horror. With a grotesque crack, his throat tearing open in a shriek, too shrill, too alien to be anything born of nature. His flesh liquefies as it convulses, skin sloughing away in rancid sheets while his bones splinter and warp, joints popping in a nauseating chorus. Then his hollowed carcass splits apart and something else claws its way out. What? Like Shin's hair. Yeah. What about Shin's hair? Shin's hair smells nice. Fresh bone erupts from shattered limbs, organs swelling grotesquely from the gaping chest cavity where his face should be. The flesh churns, twisting inward before surging forward again. Features mangled, rearranged until only a shapeless grinning maw remains. So it's basically like the...
Holy shit. This is...
Hela knows this abomination. She's seen it in furor in the Research Institute labyrinth tunnels. Fraser's favorite puppet, lurking at the heart of every conspiracy. The thing lands with a wet, meaty slap, half-formed muscle still writhing as it struggles to knit itself whole. The moment its claws grab the ground, it lunges, jaws unhinging in a roar that shakes the air. The monster's mutilated limbs thrash wildly as arcs of blood splatter the surroundings, only to feel the crowd's frenzy. Their arms flail, voices roaring, and the chaos crescendos into a feverish storm of delight. Amazing! The Cocoon answered his wish! What? Are you stupid? Next! It's my turn now! They are no longer human, only devotees, worshipper of suffering. They rush toward the monster in a frenzied tide, desperate to be first, their faces streaked with tears of ecstasy, like souls clawing for salvation, only to hurl themselves headlong into hell. That's why their name is Fanatic. What? I mean, her hair of the appearance has many blue eyes. Yeah, oh, I know. They eye everywhere. The mania radiating from the cocoon presses against Hela's mind, relentless. Each pulse is a tolling bell shuddering through her skull.
Is this resonance?
So if they turn into monster, then they are not resonating. In her dazed state, long-buried dark memories rip free, surging violently into her consciousness. Guys, I just like to kneel over shit, I guess. I mean, she told me to behave. Whispers slither into her throat as a shrill ringing pierces her ears, sharp enough to buckle her knees. For a breathless moment, she is there again, trapped in the cold, sterile hell of the underground laboratory. The experiment failed, but we got something else. Such potent regeneration, yet with no offensive capabilities. Fascinating. Oh no, Hela, what happened to her?
Damn it! Leave me alone!
Oh shit, no! Somebody help her! Horo! Hippa! She bites her tongue hard. The sharp tang of iron floods her mouth, jolting her back to reality just as footsteps echo closer. Hela stumbled behind a collapsed piece of machinery, pressing herself into the shadows. Seconds later, a figure struts into the room through the opposite doorway.
The number of vessels is increasing, and the mania corruption levels are rising, but resonance remains unstable. Most have deteriorated into alchemist. No matter, specimens like cynics are once in a lifetime. Quantity will suffice.
The voices nearby reaches her as if through deep water, muffled, fragmented. Most of the words slip past her, but a few cruel phrases strike like nails, piercing her skull. What's with the small text? Because they are whispering, or small voice. If this is what I think it is, this could be the end of the event. The end of the event? What do you mean? Like this fast? What have they done? What are they planning now? Footsteps shift again. The two figures move about the room, their voices breaking apart, fading in and out.
Natural awakening is unnecessary. Candle is instructive.
I don't think it's an inheritance.
By using sorcery influence to forcibly inject
No, it's not inheritance in my opinion.
The reduced operational lifespan is an acceptable trade-off. They'll last long enough for the Black Rings needs.
Another roar from the crowd. Another silhouette steps forward. Another body twisting, transforming. The cocoon's rhythm quickens, pulsing like frantic drum beats. Malice and fanaticism coil together as whispers surge into frenzied chanting. Hela's vision blurs, her body trembles, her muscle locking as a voice, the one she fears and hates most, scraps through her mind. Look at them, these human lab rats. They're living through everything you fled from, aren't they? They chose this, but you never had a choice. All that suffering you tried to bury, it never left. You thought you escaped? No, you were just given a taste of what was waiting for you.
Shut up.
The chaos before her eyes bleeds into memories of the laboratory. Her skull clamped in place, cold steel parting flesh, chemicals searing through bone marrow. The surgeon gazed as hollow as a corpse. Not memories, nightmares, and now those nightmares are clawing their way into reality. Who lies on the butcher block this time? The Farland refugees, or is it Hela herself? You never escaped. You just wandered into a different lab. Mania remade you, but left you powerless. Now you will watch others die, over and over, while you cling to survival.
No! I'm not your lab rat anymore. I escaped a long time ago.
Is it the same that how she being tortured? Oh, you know it too well. Speak. Don't run. Tell me your deepest wish. You still haven't realized it. You ceased being you long ago. You are just like them. Another failure. Another wretch monster.
Shut up! Shut up! Get away from me!
Hela lashes out with a violent strike, unleashing a mania-infused shockwave that shatters the surrounding illusions. Their whispers dying in an instant, like erupts outward as a ring of dark mist disperses, then vanish into nothing. For a single suspended heartbeat, the hall stands utterly still. Then, alarm scream. The crowd erupts into chaos. A blade of light descends from above, thunderous and unrelenting as it cleaves toward Hela.
Intruder! Everyone, prepare to engage!
This is what I did, is for Hela. And now at least I can use
We're fighting? Okay, just put me in the back, alright? I'll handle warnings and, long-range support.
Pipa can reach quite far, so... What is this thing?
Rose bloom in sight.
Whoa! The battle ends as swiftly as it began. Safar flicks Hela's weapon aside, then pins her down in a single motion.
She's one of the 2 City people who went missing yesterday.
Head bowed, vision blurred by the searing pain of mania resonance, Hela can only listen as footsteps approach. He's the director.
Wait. Hold on.
Don't you dare touch my daughter.
I've heard the Shackle user and sinners affect each other. I wonder...
Oh,
does that
no.
connection hold even beyond White Sands?
Hey! What are you talking about? What are you planning to do?
Lock her up. SHP-13 Sinner. She'll be invaluable to us.
In the haze of her consciousness, Hela feels herself being carried to someplace else. A door clangs shut, followed by the heavy sigh of someone. You shouldn't have come here. Oh! I thought there's no voice.
The weak, no matter how hard they struggle,
The Weak! Isn't that the title of chapter 13? The floor beneath her is wet, sticky. When her hands press into it, the sensation is vile, like sinking into a pool of rotting flesh. The mania in the air seeps into her being, clawing through her dazed state to burrow into her bones, gnawing at her mind like a ravenous thing. How could they know Chief Paradise's code? I mean, they're underground. They have like underground relations, so pretty sure I think on yesterday they mentioned the underground reveal black ring secrets. That is why they start making their own black ring with Apostle of Ashes and Aurum Secretum. So if they can reveal the secret of black ring to Outland so they can attack this city, why not SHP-13? She drags in racked breath, fighting against the pain. Finally, with a shuddering effort, she lifts her head. A prison cell, the torchlight is feeble, barely pushing back the gloom. What little illumination there is reveals uneven walls encased in metal frames. Deep, frantic scratches gouge the stone, the desperate work of past prisoners who had tried and failed to escape. Then movement, a shifting in the dark, the wet slide of limbs dragging across the floor. No, it's not her imagination. Is there something there? Oh, monster slowly crawls out from the darkness, writhing as they gradually close in.
What the hell? Get away! Don't touch me!
Hela jerks back, but the wall is already there, unyielding against her spine. The scrape of shackles against the ground snags her attention. Only then does she see what's wrong with them. Each creature bears Aurum Secretum shackle fused into their body, some jutting through shoulder blades, others driven deep into spines. The restraint don't just bind them, they puppet what's left of their twisted, no longer human forms. One of them reaches forward, silent as it closes in on Hela.
You are...
Is it Yuri? This alchemic beast is tiny in size, with no eyes. It navigates by the scent alone. Then, with unsettling gentleness, it presses against Hela's cheek. Oh no, it's Yuri? I think it's Yuri. Its flesh trembles, and from its mouth part come fractured, guttural words, barely intelligible.
Mom?
What? Oh no.
My boy! You picked my boy! My poor little Yuri. Is he doing all right now? Has he recovered?
Your... son Tress.
The small alchemic beast doesn't stop. It nudges closer, its face nearly touching hers. The stench of decay thickens. Hela has nowhere to retreat. She turns her face away, only to see the wall beside her riddled with scratches. At first, they seem like mere gouge from some past violence, but as her vision sharpens, the mark resolves into something worse. Uneven grooves, caked with dried blood, forming letters carved by something desperate. So hungry. Everything hurts. When will I get better? They'll stop moving. Why? Don't leave me here. Let me out. I don't want this anymore. I want to leave. How long have I been here? Am I still alive? No. I'm not a failed product. Help me. No, I'm not a failed product. I'm... The text warps in her vision as darkness creeps inward. Voices overlap, echoing in Hela's ears, battering her consciousness, dragging her toward the abyss. She struggles, but the pull is relentless. We are in a what is it, jail, I guess. Suddenly her finger brushes against something, another set of markings, deeper than the rest, their edges sharp, They twist across the stone wall, consuming nearly the entire surface. So we meet the son of Sandra, Yuri, and he already become a monster, by the way, Julian, if you missed that part. Frenzied writing, a single word carved over and over and over, a name. Move closer to read it. With the last frayed thread of her clarity, Hela forces herself to look. What? Strange aurum secretum-like blooms from her fingertips. The mournful moans of the alchemic beast fade into distant echoes as the world around her dissolves. She seems to have touched a fragment of someone's soul. Her consciousness plunged into an endless dream, past weightless. Why Cynics? Like they're still adoring Cynics despite of they are already becoming a monster? So Cynic is an experimental from the camera. That's what I think. So yeah, I think it's already mentioned just now. So far, the warrior that we know is only Cynics and Safar. Softness envelops her. The sensation is warm, like sinking into an embrace.
Where am I?
Hela feels herself compressed into a smaller body, an infant perspective, able to see only strands of hair swaying gently before her eyes. A chest presses close, rising and falling in quick, uneven bursts. The heartbeat thrums against her ear, alive yet terrified. Shh, there, don't cry. Mommy's taking you to a place where you won't go hungry, a better, more beautiful place. Pain seeps into tiny bones without Hypercube's many festers twisting through her, warping flesh into something wrong. A sudden commotion erupts as a team of white-coated researchers approaches. The arms round her stiffen, hesitate, then, with a shredding resolve, lift her away. Her body suddenly feels weightless. The warmth vanishes. Cold hands catch her, steady and unfeeling. The infant wails. Hela strains to see, but the faces blur. The reaching hands merge into a sea of strangers. Who held her? She cannot tell. Only a whisper of blessing lingers, carried over on the wind. Goodbye, Cynex, my child. Oh, is it Cynex's backstory? You must live. Live on for us. Live well. Now commencing experiment number 819. Fusion attempt 5. Huh? The perspective shift. When Hela regains consciousness, she finds herself trapped in an experimental chamber. So Hela is in Cynex's consciousness. Crimson crystal pierces her torso, forcing her body into the ebullition alongside Minia. Agony follows, searing unrelenting. This time she is no longer an infant, no longer cradled in someone's arms. Is there any sinner with happy past life? I only see someone with sad background in here. I don't know, you can consider Cabernet? Cabernet is like parenting goes wrong, in my opinion. Seems like she doesn't have trouble. She just like being so greedy. The pain erupts from her bone marrow, spreading like wildfire. Around her, the white-coated figures observe with cold, detached indifference. It's no use. Ordinary subjects still can't withstand rampant mania. Without stabilization, forget achieving resonance with ash crystal. They won't even survive long enough to awaken as sinners. What about Aurum Secretum? Didn't the sorcery supplier say anything useful? Those lunatics don't give a damn about survival rates. Aurum Secretum can forcibly suppress mania, but it won't stop the mental degradation. Whatever, it may still be worth a shot. Let's try it. The dosage increases, igniting another explosion of mania. This time she hears the wet, splintering sounds of bones warping, snapping from within.
Go to hell!
Her limbs hum with a chorus of fractures, life surging through her in warped, convulsive waves. What a rare specimen. If we increase the injection dosage further, how will it affect her regenerative abilities?
No! Stop! Go away!
Her body crumples apart, death closes in. Still not working. Note this down. Test subject 18819, cause of death. Wait, something's off. The Aurum Secretum seeps into her flesh, melting into her marrow through ceaseless, shuddering resonance. Mania surges through her body. Pain belongs solely to the victorious. It is the proof of survival.
I must live.
Hi, Chin Ping. Welcome, welcome.
Then
I must escape. And then...
Test subject 819. Fusion attempt 17. Whoa. Subject has not completely deteriorated and has begun to establish initial resonance with Aurum Secretum. The M value has surpassed the threshold, but her body hasn't fully broken down. Looks like the Aurum Secretum is effective after all. Test subject A1 and fusion attempt 35. Aurum Secretum decay cycle is approximately 720 minutes. Increasing mania concentration in injection solution. Continue monitoring subject's condition. Test subject A19 fusion attempt 49. Subject body showing sign of deterioration. Rate of breakdown lower than physical regeneration rate. Experiment continues. Test subject A19 fusion attempt 127. High density fusion between Aurum Secretum and subject body achieved. Signs of deterioration are irreversible. Subject has developed a dependency on Aurum Secretum, requiring periodic fusion.
Stop torturing me.
Test subject A19 fusion attempt 211. Physical deformities on subject body continue to intensify. Aurum Secretum resonance rate has strengthened, exceeding all historical records. The subject A19 fusion attempt 356. Holy crap. The subject A19 fusion attempt 585. What the hell? This is why we should be careful about lab, guys. Wait, she hasn't returned to the suppression state. The monitoring systems are failing. Parameter erratic. Initiate containment protocols, now. She's breaking loose. Cut the power. Eliminate.
Me. Or I'll kill you.
Mania forms into a tangible shockwave, shattering the observation wall. With her target locked and obstacle obliterated, she lunges straight for the blonde man standing at the rear of the crowd. Her claws freeze, trembling inches from his throat. Then just as suddenly, Mania recedes, causing her body to gradually disintegrate. Eh? Yet the man only chuckles, deliberate, unhurried. He steps forward and raises his hand.
You're dying. How unfortunate. Your end could have been so much more meaningful. But I can offer
There's
you
a way
a
to
way
save
out.
them. The crime brand on his knuckles ignites as a raw. Wait, crime brand is an actual thing? This is the first time that actually they mentioned the crime brand. Oh, so this is an actual thing, guys. Oh my god, I'm surprised. The crime brand on his knuckles ignites as raw mania calls at his fingertips. A malevolence dwarfing every other force in the space. Oh,
Serve me.
the blonde Sephiroth.
Become my
The hot guy is
instrument,
here.
and I will make you a hero, beloved by the masses, bathed in glory beyond your wildest dreams.
By the way, should I remind you that he is the enemy here? So please not simping too much.
Sinex.
To survive, you have no other choice.
I will kneel at it. No, Sinex known. Sinex's form continues crumbling. Hela struggles, thrashing against the inevitable, but her consciousness is already unraveling, slipping away like sand through clenched fists. The last thing she hears before the dark swallows her is a snicker, half mockery, half genuine.
To survive, my only option is to be your dog?
No. Don't. But I don't want Sinex to die. Afterwards, she left the research institute and roamed the world as Campbell's shadow operative, cleaning up the dirty affairs that her master couldn't allow to see the light of day. Oh. She never resisted this fate, and so the monster donned a mask, hid her tail, and for survival's sake became an obedient hound, a convenient tool. Damn, hound, tool? I think time to unleash Hound and Tool of Paradisos. It would be cool if like Sinex gonna fight Rahu during the Hound versus Hound, Dog versus Dog. Who will win? Sinex versus Rahu. Stay tuned. Until fate came knocking at her door once more. The Russian I'm still devoted to
The
Angel.
cocoon,
That's a better
a
choice.
mysterious apostle matrix gifted to us by the underground, capable of achieving maximum aurum secretum resonance with humans, while also controlling the lifeline of all who resonate with it. Once resonance is attempted, successful or not, the bond is irreversible. There is no severing it.
Don't you think that's kind of similar with Shackle in a way? And also with Shalom power, where basically she make deals, and the more sinner using the power is the more that they become Shalom slave. These three, Shackle, Shalom, and this one have like similar effect in a sense.
Test subject 819, Sinex. You are our most exceptional specimen. It's time for you to serve our city and fulfill your purpose.
Is she going to be the corpse bone originally? Project BR005. Utilize the underground paired with a Hymenia sinner to trigger BR005. By controlling the sinner, our city will create the first manipulable black ring. So she's the main target
So this is
for the corpse
the
bone.
memory of resonance. The truth about Aurum Secretum warriors.
So it's not Hippa.
And here I thought I had it rough. Your life's even more of a mess than mine.
Hello, Turbo Sofa. Sinex is the most successful experiment. Campbell's shadow operative, the glorious Aurum Secretum warrior. Unless it's the final boss or just general. I believe Grandpa Kaiza, what the hell? Unless the final boss or just general. If I'm not wrong, Adelaide is just general. Like last time he mentioned there is 4 sages in the underground. It's I believe like one of them is Adelaide, and the other one is the who's the lady with Mr. E on Honey at Night? I forgot her name. It's quite difficult to remember. The Silage, I think the Silage Society woman. Also a monument upon the path. She draws hopeful souls like moths to a flame. That means there is two more sages in a sense. I think. At the end of the chaotic memories, Hela finally sees her. Sinex standing against a torrent of shattered recollection, darkness coiling around her like living corruption, twisting, grasping, reaching. Our homeland, our city, swallowed by calamity. We had no choice, ran scattered like dust on the wind. Infection should follow us, that whispered at our backs, but then hope, shelter, healing. Fraser save us. Look, it's Sinex. She was one of us. She will protect us. She will save us. A hero. She's our hero. So I think Vesper, this is your answer.
Hero? What a joke. Mania clings to me, trying to kill me. Aurum Secretum tortures me, turning me into a monster neither human nor beast. Then they came up with this great plan. Since my clock is ticking down anyway, they might as well feed me to the Black Ring. Let Fraser's pompous lords wring what hypercubes they could from my bones.
Just remember Kaiser identified as an elf, so he's older than us, so he should be called Grandpa. You are not wrong though.
Everyone wanted me dead, but I survived anyway. But why?
Is it just me like the personality is totally different before? There's not a trace of amusement on Sinex's face. For the first time, she seems calm, almost numb.
Is the life of your hero as worthless as a stray dog's?
The contamination begins to spread, creeping up Sinex's body, but she doesn't care at all.
Hey, you jerk! Don't go! Where are you going? You're the one who never bows down to fate, right? The tough-as-nails fighter who doesn't back down? I've been stuck in a lab too, and even I busted my way out. So don't tell me you can't do the same. Fight back, damn it! Don't let those Fraser bastards win!
It will be fun also to see Sinex versus Nandinan. Seems gonna be like a battle of power. Hela stretches forward, fingers straining, but Sinex just out of reach.
I'll help you. Hey! Don't you dare give up! Get your ass back here!
Battle of Big Sis. That's actually, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Sinex feels like Hela's Big Sis also.
Give up?
The chaos suddenly stills. Then the very space around Sinex shudders, twisting violently.
Oh, please. As if I'd let my end come somewhere this pathetic. Mania's been rotting through me for years. If I'm going out, I'm taking everything I can with me.
Including me.
Since you're all so eager to send me to hell, you'd
Yeah,
better pack
Kaja
a
is
bag.
elf. Hey grandma, did you
Because
witness
we're going
this city
together.
war for independence? Well, no, I really want an event about these three. That would be fun, yeah. I think I need to bring healer just in case. Shin!
They will behave.
I just put you, Mommy Shin, next to Hela. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. This place seems some place that Macchiato will be in. There's torture device. Whoa, not even one of them managed to get into this line. Too strong. Okay, this one probably managed to get. Oh, almost. Oh, almost. At least you try. Good job, the triangle stroll, I guess. When you give tutorial about reforce. Wow, now I really want an event about this. Wait, you really gotta chase me for that, are you? I'm still planning to do that, but I just need
Hey, wakey,
mood
wakey,
to
little
make
rat.
it.
Rise and shine.
Oh, but the real question is, guys are older than Chief. Who's the real boomer? I think I'm beyond boomer. Blue lights flicker. Some pressure digs into her forehead as her senses claw back. Ella's vision gradually focused on the figure before her. Malicious eyes, that mocking smile. This is...
Cynics?
Oh? Big sis! She jerks back, but Cynex matches her movement. Relentless, pressing the hypercube against Hela's forehead. Oh, she's nice!
Awake now? Still breathing. Can you get up on your feet?
Yes, sis, I can. Behind Cynex, the alchemic beast twist and coil, no longer attacking Hela. Now they slither close to Cynex, almost adoringly obedient. You ancient fossil. Tomorrow be like that. Little grandma heart could be hurt.
I saw everything that they did to you in the lab. Fraser rounding up refugees for experiments. You're just like them. That's why you call them your brothers and sisters.
How dare you make Hela cry? The underground. Her emotions stirred by delusion cling like smoke. Hela lifts her head. Cynex's smile cuts through her, radiant and razor sharp.
Oh, feeling sorry for little old me? Look at you, all worked up. Your cute little face red as a cherry.
Wow, suddenly they actually become like sisters. Isn't that the last time she tried to kill her? Kind of, maybe faking it. Her finger brushed her cheeks only to find them wet. Two silent streams cold against her skin.
You were crying in your sleep just now. Even said my name. Look at you, eyes all puffy. You missed me that much? Or...
Oh, I really want to see the trio of Cynex, Hela, and 99 now. They're just so... The dynamic of the three is just so different.
Oh, I get it now. You've actually been secretly in love with me this whole time.
What? Shut up!
Flushed with embarrassment and rage, Hela hurls the hypercube at Cynex's smirking face, only for it to be cocked mid-air effortlessly.
You jerk! And I actually felt bad for you!
What a
waste!
waste. But I teasing him with love respect. I know how to call him grandpa again. 99 is first child, Cynex second child, Hela third child. Okay, Onijin. Oh my god. Her eyes barely dry, well up again. Hela turns her head sharply away, stalks to the farthest corner from Cynex, and drops down. She grabs at her face with her sleeve hard. Tap tap. Something prods her shoulder. She stiffens, jaw lock, refusing to turn. That thing continues to poke Hela's shoulder, unrelenting.
Little Hela. Little rat.
Oh.
Pretty cutie pie Hela. My brave little Hela who didn't even whimper when she fell on her butt.
Hela whirls, fury blazing in her glare, only to find Cynex poking her with the tip of her tail. What, with the tail? That's... Oh my god, I want to see it.
Still mad?
Smack. Hela swats away the annoying tail. Her teeth clench in fury.
Spit it out. Exactly how are you sabotaging the Black Ring ritual? What's your real plan?
Oh?
Black Ring what? Plan who? My, such accusations.
So when Shinx become the Fraser dog, does it mean she still have free will? I thought like she completely losing it.
Cut the bullshit! You were singing about chaos yesterday while chasing me. Brave enough to drag me into your mess, but too chicken shit to own it now?
No, Hecate is first, Hela is second, Tiran is third, and Sinex is fourth. Are you going to count the other, infinite number of daughter also? As her mind cleared, the truth strikes Hela like a blade. Sinex planned this from the beginning. She manipulated the Legion, lured them underground, all to sabotage the ritual and spare herself from becoming the Black Ring sacrifice. Whoa, did she play like 4D chess? Is she like a really good planner like Shalom? Well, probably not on the level of Shalom, but still. And it worked. Hela, the Legion, even Hypatia, they had all been puppets in the hand of this so-called hero. Whoa, seriously? So she's like a master manipulator.
Tell me everything now. Hide one more thing, and I'm done helping you.
Sinex narrowed her eyes for a moment before she breaks into laughter.
Fine, you win. No more games.
Hela is second, she more fitted to be youngest child. I think she's, yeah.
Rebellion's no tea party, you know. Every good uprising needs its little trials. After all, what we're up against is not just one enemy.
What do you mean?
Fraser has set up amplification devices around the refugee camp, pumping mania radiation straight into the refugees they rescued.
What?
Turns out, one corpse-born isn't enough insurance for those cowards. Now they want spares. A whole camp full of them.
Full of corpse-born? What the hell? Do you know how difficult is it if they have an army of corpse-born? Like the Zoya and the Julian one are just so freaking difficult.
What? I thought those were mania blocking devices.
Sinex shakes her head.
If they actually gave a damn about people, those city gates would have swung open years ago.
That makes sense, yeah.
But don't worry, I didn't drag you into this blind. The maze is not only the Institute's little dumping ground for failed alchemic beasts, but also my turf. Dragons hoard treasure in their lairs, so guess what I've buried deep in mine? Something that'll make those Fraser bastards wish they'd stayed in their ivory towers. When their Black Ring plan kicks off and every last eyeball's glued to me, that's your cue to slip behind them and stab where it really stings. Sound like fun?
Oh no, is this where things gonna go wrong later? Did Hela end up being the corpse-born instead? Hela doesn't answer. Her gaze stays fixed on the ground as she poses another question.
Why me? Don't play dumb with me. You got plenty of other people you could ask. Horo or Hypatia could do this way better than me. But here you are, picking me. Why?
Because it's fun?
I really like this expression. It reminds me of Ruka from Heaven's Burn Red. As Hela Fury threatens to erupt again, Sinex laughs heartily and clamps a hand atop her head, shoving her down with playful force.
Okay, I'll stop messing with you now. For real this time. The famous Dis City Legion commander is willing to be your friend, and even the notoriously reserved Lady Campbell opens up to you. That's not something just anyone can accomplish. Sure, you hit like a wet noodle, but you keep hitting. Cornered, you bite. Outmatched, you outthink. You always find a way to fight back. And you can even come up with solutions that wouldn't even cross my mind. Every scheme's got cracks. But you're the grenade nobody sees coming.
Yeah, I feel like in the whole series, Hela tend to be very underestimated for being a B rank. It's already been mentioned so many times. I remember during the Dreamy Bubble event that when we meet Irene, doesn't even consider Hela on the chessboard, and then that guy from Son of not what was that? No Gigsland also underestimate Hela because she's a B rank, so he think he can manipulate her. Her fingers slowly trace across the weathered wall, Arum secretum radiating from her fingertips, whispering memories long buried. Kinda like a cat description. Babu?
And there's one last point. No matter where they are, rats always find a way to survive. No masters, no chains, just pure, stubborn aliveness. They're free. And I like that about them.
Aren't you worried I'll just bail out?
Nah.
If you were gonna run, you'd have bolted back in furor. No point waiting until now.
You are our daughter. There's no way you're gonna bail out.
The nerve of you. Fine. Count me in. But you have to let Horo and the others go.
Relax. That little wolf's not half as fun as you. They're just taking a scenic detour. Should stumble on the exit any minute now.
With their negotiation complete, Hela pushes away Sinek's hand and dusts herself off as she stands up. What next? Fight their way out? Hela opens her mouth to voice the question when the ground shudders violently beneath them. The alchemic beasts grow restless. Sinek's wrist jerks as the Arum Secretum shackles tighten. Her smirk vanishes, replaced by something dark.
These old bastards. They moved up the test explosion. Sorry, sweetie. Looks like I won't have time to escort you out anymore. Be a good girl and find your own way out, okay?
Test explosion? What does that mean? What are they planning to do now?
Just another simulation experiment those Fraser bastards love so much. Won't kill me, but it'll be a living hell to deal with.
Sinex rises and strides toward the door, her voice still laced with amusement, though the warmth has vanished.
Go find help. Legion or any Dis-City friends you know will do. But you need to make it fast. The cocoon will mature soon. Next time, it may not be just a drill anymore.
Without another word, she turns and walks away, her back straight. The alchemic beasts flank her, their presence a silent escort. Hela stands frozen, her face clenched, hands still trembling.
Damn it. That just makes me even more worried.
Gritting her teeth, she slaps her cheeks hard. The sting sharpens her resolve. When she lifts her head again, her gaze is still. Then she runs, sprinting off in the direction Sinex disappeared. Oh no, Hela! Just as Hela is about to dash off in the direction Sinex left, she feels a gentle tug on her clothes. She looks down to find a tiny alchemic beast, his teeth carefully gripping the hem of her garment. Was it Yuri? Take me back to see Mom. A lump forms in Hela's throat, halting her in her tracks. She crouches down and gently strokes little Yuri's head. I'm sorry. I can't bring you with me. All I can do is make sure everyone learns the truth about this place. I'm going to document what happens here and bring it back to everyone. Writing in the wall? Where? Oh, this one? Hela sets her camera down, but little Yuri still refuses to let go of her clothing. Her hands fall to her side, unable to bring herself to pull him away. I really dislike people who hurt children so my likes for I delight lesson. Finally, some sense from Julian. Wait, I just remembered. I have a letter for you. Hela pulls the letter from inside her jacket. The moment little Yuri catches his mother's scent, he releases Hela's sleeve and gently takes the corner of the letter in his teeth. Oh, so that's why Yuri thought Hela is the mother, because like he smells the letter. Would you like me to read it to you? Little Yuri can no longer understand her words, only repeating a few fragmented syllables. Mom. Oh no, he said. Dear Yuri, I hope you are well. It's been so long since I've heard from you. I ran into Safar recently and he told me your health has improved. I was so happy to hear that. If it's possible, could you let Mom see you just once more? Will that be alright? I know you must be busy at the institute and that your illness requires long-term treatment. But I only wish to see with my own eyes that my little Yuri is healthy and well, even just from afar, even if we don't get to talk. Just to see you once more will be enough. It's because Grandma persisted teaching that I realized how bad his sight light.
Huh? When did the sky get so dark? Gotta hurry back and help everyone bring in their laundry.
What? That's not the main priority right now.
I hope Hela's doing okay.
Sky getting dark is a bad omen. The site has been thoroughly cleaned. Through the open skylight, the last lingering rays of amber sunlight pierced the laboratory, pulling at the feet of Hela, who had infiltrated the ritual site long before. Suspended in the open space above, the cocoon looms, larger now than when last seen. Its pulsations have grown more violent, its fractured shell leaking streams of mania. Beneath it, a lone figure stands in silent anticipation.
You're late, Sinex.
Facing the stern young man, Sinex merely shrugs, her hands spreading in a gesture of deliberate indifference.
You need a lucky hour for a suicide mission? What's the difference if I'm early or late? All that matters is that I'm here, right?
I know we will make you cry like a bitch every event. But really this past event haven't made me cry, only anger. With a flick of her wrist, the shackles around her arm cling tight along with the clasps coiled around her tail.
Don't worry, this dog leash is still on. I'm not going anywhere.
That's not what I meant. Never mind. The ritual is about to begin. Go now. They're waiting for you.
I just realized that the color palette between these two is different, black and white. Footstep echoes across the floor. Hela holds her breath, peering through a crack between the stonework. Safar steps aside, no longer blocking Sinex's path. With this, Sinex begins walking forward. And then, like a formal declaration of the ritual commencement, he sits to the stage to the figure bound in shackles. So there is something in there? Sinex advances, her steps measured and deliberate. Each footfall is a silent herald of fate's approach. With every stride, the resonance between her and the cocoon deepens. The mania in the air swells, invisible flames lashing at Hela's sense. She grits her teeth, cursing quietly while choking on the searing pressure.
What the fuck? Is this really just a test explosion?
As if sensing Sinex's approach, the cocoon suspended in mid-air, rats violently. Something inside thrashes against its confines, straining to break free. The Aurum Sacratum devices at the four corners of the site let out an overloaded hum. Hela feels a prickle of awareness, eyes upon the side. She looks up and spots an observation chamber high above, filled with robed figures, clad in white, their faces hidden behind expressionless masks. They stand in perfect rows, watching the scene below with detached scrutiny. The leader lifts a hand. Instantly, the mania surges. The figure in the testing area convulses, then releases a guttural, inhuman shriek. The experiment isn't over. She has to keep moving. Aurum secretum floods Synec's veins, erupting from her fingertips in jagged bursts. Her flesh splits, reforms, splits again, ouch. An agonizing cycle of destruction and reconstruction, just as it has 1,000 times before. The mania in the air swells, oppressive and suffocating. Hela's fingers tremble. She knows it's time to go.
Everyone's too wrapped up in the ritual to notice me. Without Horo and the others, there's no chance I can fight them all alone. Yeah, I should just slip away in the chaos.
Oh no, don't tell me they're
That's
gonna
the smart play.
pound her.
Move, damn legs! Wasn't I supposed to run? I'm the queen of getting the hell out. Ugh, why can't I move an inch now?
Everyone's attention is fixed on the cocoon and Synex. This is the perfect moment for her to slip away. Come on, Hela, run! Don't do anything careless. Synex takes another step forward, sending violent waves of mania rippling outward. A shadow streaks past Safar, a blur of motion, hurtling straight toward the apex of the testing site. Oh no, Hela!
An intruder! Is that this city sinner?
Hela grits her teeth, fighting against the crushing tide of mania. Every step is a battle, her body straining as if wading through an invisible mire. The cocoon pulses, sensing the threat. Around her, the mania swells, a suffocating wave that drags her back into disorientation.
Move! Move!
But the deeper she pushes, the heavier mania clings, sapping her will, devouring her resolve. Her top fracture, her limbs grow leaden. The power she hoped to rely on, the mania coiled inside her, does nothing. Against the cocoon's overwhelming force, it's utterly weak.
Damn it! Is this really all I've got?
Can she even cause a tiny bit of trouble? Suddenly, her fall is halted. Someone has grabbed her. Oh.
How touching. I never thought the little rat would actually scurry in here to help me.
Synec's voice reaches her ear, carrying that familiar tone of mockery.
But now's not the time. You've still got work to do.
Before Hela can react, an overwhelming force seizes her arm. The power of Aurum Secretum erupts from Synec's body like a tidal wave, its power resonating violently with the surrounding machinery. This is no good. She's channeling the Aurum Secretum power. Subject is rioting. Abort the ritual. Stop the experiment. Suppress the subject now. Someone realized Synec's intention, but it's already too late. Hela's body is hurled skyward, her world spinning wildly as the whistling wind and panic screams below blur into chaos.
Synex? What are you doing?
Countless Aurum Secretum chains ensnare Synex, dragging her toward the abyss. Yet in her final moment, she lifts her head, watching Hela soar.
Go, Hela. Don't look back. You've got bigger things to do than rot in here. Get that message out, then raise hell for me. And when you do, kick their asses hard. I've left you all the goodies I've been stashing away. Make sure they don't go to waste, okay?
Before Hela can even utter a word, the chain swallows Sinek's whole, and she vanished into the metal mass. Come on, Hela, you can do it. Oh. Oh, so this is what the monster looks like. I'm actually curious. Okay, so this is the snake. This is the another silhouette. This one is like a robot. Oh, this one is ugly. Ew. Sinek is our hero after all. She is indeed a hero, yeah.
Take this! Ha!
But I'm still glad that Hela is fine though. Every inch of her body screams in protest. A throbbing pain radiates from her sprained ankle, forcing her into an unsteady limb as she drags herself forward. The hidden passage she once used to flee the research institute lies somewhere ahead. If she can just find it again, she might make it out alive. The exit looms before her, half hidden in the shadows, but darkness creeps at the edges of her vision, pulling her under.
Gotta keep moving. This message has to get through.
She's become like Sibylla somehow.
I must.
Seems like deja vu. As her consciousness fades, a familiar figure rushes toward her, though she can no longer tell if it's real or not. Is it Horo or Hippa? Okay, it's Horo. Big sis? Big sis Horo. When dry wind caress his face, they sometimes stirred memories of home. His? Who? Every year when the air grew crisp, the oleander tree by his home would sag under the weight of its fruit, small and dark red, bursting with sweetness. No matter how many they ate, there were always more. But the tree was gone now. His home had long since vanished, swallowed by the city artillery fire. The escape was a slow unraveling. Water ran low. Hard biscuits crumbled to dust in his hand. The line of refugees stretched thinner each day, their numbers dwindling as the week collapsed into the sand. When his parents could go no farther, they pressed their last scrap of food into his palm and faded into the white dunes. Hunger gnawed him, sharp and relentless, yet worse than the ache in his stomach was the certainty this exile had no end. Huh? A refuge who actually made it here alive? Food. Food? Even if I give you something to eat, it wouldn't matter. The menu has already taken you. Oh, it is probably Safar, is it? However, there's actually a way. Do you want to live? After enduring agony that seared down to his marrow, a group of white-coated figures crowded around him. Their voices were buzzing with excitement, talking about another successful test subject. Metal fused with his flesh, replacing what Mania had rotted away. His stomach no longer twisted with hunger. His body was no longer wrapped in rags. Yet the gnawing fear of starvation clung to him. Old habits die hard. He still hoarded scraps of food like a feral thing. A sharp blow cracked against the back of his skull. Who's there? Hey? Someone lurked in the shadow above him, and it was a small figure, probably another kid his age. Don't tell me this is Kid Sinex. She tossed something absently in her hand as she spoke, her voice dripping with arrogance.
Hey, you've got food. Why aren't you eating it?
Please let me see! Please let me see her face! I'm saving it.
You really are stupid. Only survivors get food. They need you alive for now, so relax. They don't starve you.
Her lip curled in contempt, then a flicker of realization crossed her face. When she spoke again, her voice was honeyed poison.
You survived. But do you know what happened to the ones who didn't? They all died. Or, even worse, they turned into monsters. Now they just wander around eating people to stay alive. So, scared yet?
Sounds like the sand beast.
You're no fun. Can't even freak you out.
There are things way scarier than monster. Why I have to like choose this? It feels like I'm playing chief. Hunger, disease, calamities, war. Compared to those horror, imaginary monster are nothing. And this place is as close to heaven as it gets.
Really? I'd actually like to go see for myself. I've never been outside. Those white coats don't let me out. Hey, what's your name?
Tell her.
What a weird name. Sounds like some girls. Mine's way cooler. Synex. Now, that's villain material.
That is so cute! Synex. Actually, the name Synex actually sounds like an actual villain name, because I think it stands for Sinister X. It's like something coming up from Marvel or DC. Synex flicked the thing in her hand toward him. This time he caught it. It was an oleander berry.
That's your payment.
So cute!
Tell me more about the outside world next time, Safar.
She's so cute! No! It sounds more like a gang name than a girl name. Which one? Oh, the Synex. That oleander berry had shriveled skin and didn't taste good. Honestly, it was barely edible, but I could never forget it. After that, every time we met, Synex would bring a few of the same dried berries. At first, I assumed they were the only ones available at the research institute. Only later did I learn that she, as the facility experimental subject with the highest resonance rate, had the privilege of choosing her own food, and yet she deliberately picked the toughest one. Wait, so she's been experimented since a kid. I thought one oleander berry for one story. I'm still alive, though with my low aurum secretum resonance, insignificance was always my fate. Meanwhile, Synex's brilliance only grew brighter. In time, she earned the right to step beyond these walls. She became a legend at the Fraser Institute, a force to be reckoned with, and so she no longer needed my stories of the outside world. Life went on this way. Synex would return from time to time, bringing meager snacks and hauling away trinkets and scraps in trade. One by one, the others who had entered the institute with me died, and as their numbers dwindled, so too did Synex's visits, stretching longer between each appearance. Until... Damn it! Stop her! Back up! We need backup now! Red warning lights dropped violently, casting jagged shadows as chaos erupted through the laboratory. With a feral snarl, Synex wrenched herself free from her shackles, the sheer force of her movement sending shockwaves ripping through the room. A predator unleashed, she lunged onto the rubble of collapsed walls, her claws carving through the air like scythes as she descended upon the high-ranking man. Her lips were peeled back in a grotesque rictus, less a smile than a snarl of pure, unfettered madness.
Kill me. Or... Oh! Kill
Around her, Aurum Secretum surged in molten waves, forming an impenetrable barrier, a domain of her own making. This was not the Sinex he knew, and yet in this moment of monstrous abandon, it was as if he was seeing her for the very first time. But she still failed. Her body crumbled like sand, piece by piece, too weak to even lift a claw toward Campbell's throat. Yet he didn't hold it against her. Instead, he pardoned her, drew her into the fold of the Campbells. At last, she was truly part of Fraser. After that, Sinex didn't appear for a long time, but sometimes in the quietest moment, her voice would still whisper in my mind.
Is the life of your hero as worthless as a stray dog's?
When Sinex finally showed up, she brought two unwelcome visitors from the city with her. The city origin directly involved in the West District BR002 incident, affiliated with the MBCC, maintains close ties to SHP-13, a potential intelligence asset regarding the Shackles. Small and frail, yet her eyes burned with defiance. As expected, she infiltrated the Institute, desperate to save Sinex only to fail. Too weak to succeed, too powerless to change anything. Just like me, we are the same. So I wonder if Sapphire gonna be our ally. Many came hoping to become the next Sinex. They entered the Institute, but few survived the resonance process. They are just like me. For them, Sinex Oliester berries are an unattainable dream. This is the only lifeline within their reach. I want them to succeed. I want to help them. After all, this is the last thing I can do. The young man opens his eyes. The weight of recent days presses down like storm clouds. Forgotten memories tear through the fragile piece of his mind. Even in rare moments of stillness, they come unbidden. The deceased sinner has escaped, but she won't get far. We are tracking her down as we speak. You don't look well, sir. Maybe you should get some more rest?
No, I'm good. Let's go. Time to meet our rebellious hero.
Sapphire, whose side are you? As Sapphire steps back into the research institute, the first thing to greet him is an off-key, lilting voice. Not far away, the cocoon continues its metamorphosis. The entity inside grows more distinct by the moment, its heartbeat swelling louder, yet the prisoner bound beneath it remains utterly unfazed, almost relaxed. Then, sensing his presence, the humming stops.
Oh. Well, if it isn't little Sapphire. These chains are practically strangling me. Be a dear and loosen them?
Sinex shifts, but the chains, emerging like roots from the chamber's depths, wrench her back into place, where the restraint bite into her flesh, cracked spider web across her skin, oozing a viscous fluid with a metallic gleam.
You're dying.
Without another word, Sapphire lifts his hand and rolls up his sleeve. The same Aurum Secretum corruption writes on his skin, its luminous patterns mirroring hers.
Aurum Secretum warriors require regular doses to stabilize their mania. Without it, their bodies break down at an accelerated rate. Right now, your system can't handle a full-scale insurrection. If you don't take Aurum Secretum soon, you won't survive. That reckless girl from this city is no different. She could have just run.
What's this? Feeling a little sympathy for her?
The young man doesn't answer, his face a mask of frost.
Oh, don't give me that look. Here I was, thinking we could have a nice little reunion. But I suppose you're not the sentimental type. So, let's just cut to the fun part. Safar, how about we burn it all down together?
Safar should join.
What?
Did you really think hypercubes would be priority 1 after Blackring explodes? Fraser's first move will be marching straight for Dissidy's throat. And guess who gets to be the glorious frontline sacrifices? That's right. Us. Either we get fed to the Blackring, or we get chewed up in their little war. You don't want to die for nothing either, do you? So here's my offer. We blow up Fraser and the Institute and lead everyone to freedom.
Safar's blade scrapes past Sinek's shackle and bites into her throat. A thin crimson line blooms in its wake. His hand doesn't waver, unnaturally steady, poised to carve deeper with the slightest shift.
You still don't get it. You're the strongest Aurum Secretum warrior we have. When others collapse under the weight of the world, you crush it under your feet and keep going. That's why you can't see it. What we've needed all along isn't freedom. It's the power to rewrite fate. A hero.
The Aurum Secretum shackles clings as Sinek tilts her head, her laughter spilling forth barely restrained.
No way! You're actually serious? I thought only brainwashed lab rats who've never smelled real air could swallow Fraser's hero fairy tales. Let's be real. What hero gets bred in a cage, fattened for slaughter, then scolded for not saying thank you when the knife comes down? If you want to play that kind of hero, be my guest.
Do you think I don't want to be one?
Safar raises his hand and yanks back his sleeve. His wrist is a ruin, barely held together by threads of flowing Aurum Secretum.
Just one resonance nearly tore me apart. Same with that Dissidy girl. Yeah, I feel sorry for her, but what else can I do?
Wait, I thought he also can resonate with Aurum Secretum.
The weak can only survive like this. None of us chose this.
So the demons become the weak again, just like chapter 13. He drags in a breath as if the air could steady the storm inside.
Among all the test subjects, you're the only one who made it through every experiment. The only one who earned that pass. The only one who can trigger the Black Ring. Open new minds. And actually change things here. So...
He swiftly sheaths his sword.
I beg you. Don't throw away all those lives. Don't crush our last chance.
With those words, Safar turns and walks away. A scornful laugh rings out behind him.
Coward.
He halts mid-step, spine rigid, but doesn't look back.
I'm sorry.
Then he is gone. Once more the room holds only Sinex and the weight of her chains. The shackles bite into her flesh, unyielding. Minia sits beneath her skin, a wildfire scorching through bone and marrow. Yet even as the agony consumes her, her lips twist into a grin. Then laughter tears free, raw and ravenous. Death has no meaning. In this test facility, Everyone dies eventually. It's only a matter of when, and only the survivor gets to decide what meaning even is. Once in her agony, she looked up, high above. Researchers in white coats would dispassionately observe the test subjects, watching them succumb to mania, only uttering brief exclamation or sigh when someone either awakened or deteriorated. Lives twisted, withered, and were reduced to scribbled notes in their records, wordless.
Test subject 819, Cynics. You are our most exceptional specimen. It's time for you to serve our city and fulfill your purpose.
I wonder if like the Cynics MBCC code later will be S819. I haven't checked to be honest. Serve by giving her life away for those who never see her as a human.
You're dying. How unfortunate. Your end could have been so much more meaningful. But I can offer you a way out.
All those noble words from on high, yet in the end they still chose to use her as a sacrifice.
The weak can only survive like this. None of us chose this.
No. As long as one breathes, there are always choices.
She won't die here, not like this. No matter how desperate, how ugly her struggle becomes, she will survive. The merchant lay collapsed on the ground, his body already growing cold. She spotted the hidden envelope but left it untouched, letting the Legion find it when they arrive. So she's the one who purposely... Another mission complete, the enemy had fallen with resentment, their grip still clenched around an unnaturally sharp dagger. The blade hummed with whisper, a faint aura of madness clinging to its edge. Intrigued, she kept the blade for herself, never turning it in. She wasn't the only suitable corpus vessel. Escaping outright had crossed her mind, but that would have been too dull, too ordinary. What she wanted was to tear it all down. When the girl and her companion stopped her outside the city, the gears had finally begun to run. At last, the wildcard she had been waiting for arrived.
The prey and the hunters are all in place. This farce is just one step from its climax. Wouldn't it be such a shame to die before the grand finale? This life of mine. Oh, I've got much better plans for it.
We are so close! We are so close, guys. Tomorrow, this is going to end for today. But tomorrow, we are going to witness how the Black Ring explodes. Is it going to be Cynex or going to be Hela? Well, it's obvious. Everybody already knows it's gonna be. But the question is how is it gonna be? Okay, well, after the Black Ring, what will happen? What happened to Cynex? Is she going to help us during the anniversary then? I'm actually pretty surprised that Cynex is actually very intelligent. I thought she's going to be like one of those muscle brain, in a sense, you know. But apparently she's not. She has a plan, almost as good as Shalom in the sense that she tried to put everything on this plan of hers. I can't wait for anniversary. Yeah, 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. It's gonna be like super busy for us. Yeah. Whew. I wish like every single month is anniversary. But yeah. So make sure if you want to know what's happened tomorrow, because it's gonna be like the big climax for the Black Ring. It's like the what do you call it? The Infinity War before Endgame. Cynex not as dumb as Hela is apparently. I don't call our daughter dumb. We are still proud of her anyway. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna end it here. Okay. So be prepared tomorrow because we become the witness of the Black Ring. Okay. Thank you all for coming, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, please take care and have a good night. Bye bye.